I hope you guys are doing well, and we're going to do something fun today. I'm going to go back to the Infinite Warfare trailer and react to it. It's been, I think, 7 years since this released, and well, is it still one of the worst trailers we've ever seen? We got to remember what the climate of Call of Duty was at this time. We had Advanced Warfare, which fell on deaf ears, and we had Black Ops 3, which was honestly a pretty good game, but I think the Call of Duty community was ready for a boots on the ground game. And this is what Infinity Ward delivered. So let's head into it right away here.
You seen that? Unknown. Unidentified settlement ships. You are moving into a restricted situation.
They just opened fire. We're f***ing fire. Data guns are attacking our airship. Pilot
This is a full-blown invasion.
Oh my god.
See, the start of all that, though, like, I don't hate it, right? It's actually got, like, a nice little vibe to it. But again, I know what's coming next. But let's keep going here.
We are getting breaking news out of Switzerland.
Geneva has suffered a massive attack.
Death count continues to rise, and there's no.
Oh, they love pulling in the heartstrings in any type of trailer, and I'm here for it, honestly. It's getting people invested into this game, but let's continue.
This is Top Cat Sovereign.
Right here, this is when you knew we were fucked. It was right here when we saw this, we're like, oh no, it's advanced movement. Oh no.
Cat Sovereign. Divert and deploy all available assets immediately.
Holy shit.
Let's get to the tower. Go! Break the house.
Biggest surprise attack in the history of the world. How could they not have seen us as one of our own?
I don't know why, but I'm into this trailer right now. So far, so good.
We have no precedent for this. We have no playbook for this. And apparently, we have little time.
The classic exploding car in Call of Duty. We've all been killed by one of these where we don't expect it to happen. And it happened to these guys. This car's just chilling, and then all of a sudden, kaboom! And then you're dead. And that's what you have to live with. Just the car going off.
Let me make our situation absolutely clear. We are now at war with the Settlement Defense Front.
Oh god, that's right. I forgot about this part. And they go into space. It's Call of Duty in space. Let's go. I will say the music here is pretty awesome. Now again, the potential that this game could have had being in space and potentially having, I don't know, any type of airship defense part of the game could have been actually unique and cool. But it just kind of was bland, right? Once we got the full game. But anyways, I'll continue.
You got eyes on this, Reyes?
Affirmative.
Let's get in there.
Like, how fun would a dogfight like this be in multiplayer? This is what Call of Duty could have done with Infinite Warfare. Instead, they decided to just be a Black Ops 3 clone. But if they had like some sort of dogfight game mode where you're flying through space in different spaceships and trying to take over people's fleets, that could have been really fun and unique. But oh my god, that would mean Call of Duty would have to take a risk. And Infinity Ward just simply can't do that. Oh god, this is... Man, I remember when this trailer came out. I remember where I was. I was working at an insurance firm at the time, selling employee benefits. And this came up on my Twitter feed, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta watch it. And I remember a few guys around the office watched it at the same time as me, and we were in awe of it. We're like, oh my god, this is such a good game. Is it going to be advanced movement, though? And that was like our question to ourselves, and like my group chat with the guys I normally played with. That was the conversation. And once we kind of confirmed that it was going to be Advanced Move, and all of us were like, oh, and we're probably not going to get Space Wars. Because there was potential for all this. But let's finish the trailer here. This still so badass. Grapple hook, neck snap. Again, the game had potential. The game had potential, but Infinity Ward screwed it up. It could have been so cool. They didn't need it to have advanced movement, man. If it was boots on the ground in space with dogfights and spaceships, I think the community would have thoroughly enjoyed that. Another problem that this game had with its multiplayer release was like half of the maps were so boring to play on because they were like based on Mars, and it's like, oh, it's just a red planet with like nothing around it. How boring is this? So that was a downside to this game as well. But you can tell that there is some emotion in this trailer so far. You know, you have Mr. Robot Friend saving his buddy here. Let's watch that again. And then, I guess, fighting his friend here. He's like, and now I hate you. But people forget that Black Ops 2 was set in 2025, where there was a lot of advanced technology for that war, or for that campaign. And that's what this could have been. It could have been advanced technology. It could have been set a few years in the future. And it just didn't need to have advanced movement. And that was, I think, the sticking point with the community. Because, frankly, there's not a lot to hate here if it was not advanced movement. It would have been Call of Duty in space, which could have been kind of cool. I know people wanted to go back to the roots and go back to World War II or go back to modern setting because we had 3 consistent futuristic settings. I get that. But I think if it had been marketed in a way that was boots on the ground, but with space fights, I think there could have been some traction there. Game still sucks, though. Like, beautiful. Beautiful design. And Call of Duty was never the same. That was also the time when they released Modern Warfare Remastered, and let me tell you, that is still one of my favorite Call of Duty experiences that I've had. Being able to play Modern Warfare Remastered when it was brand new was so fun because it was COD 4 all over again with a new skin, and it was nice. Oh, yes, and they teased this. I forgot about that. Oh.
Stay frosty.
Man, what could have been? Like, legitimately, what could have been? Campaign plus 10 multiplayer maps. And then they ended up releasing the final 6, and then the DLC as well. Man, what could have been? I'm just sitting here today, like, Infinite Warfare could have been such a different game, and it could have really tried something different, and it could have been innovative, and it could have taken risks, but instead they played it so incredibly safe at the same time as pleasing no one, and that was, I think, what was so frustrating. And then you had Modern Warfare Remastered, which to me was so fun to play. It was fantastic. So to play Black Ops 3 and then get Modern Warfare Remastered in back-to-back years was awesome. But yeah, Infinite Warfare just missed the mark, man. It missed the mark so hard. And it could have been so cool. It could have been so different. And I'm wondering what Call of Duty would look like today if Infinite Warfare had succeeded. If Call of Duty had taken those risks and they were rewarded from the community. it would be a different landscape. But you can't sit there and tell me that Modern Warfare Remastered was failure. So why they haven't tried to bring Modern Warfare 2 Remastered into the fold is a little surprising. It's also funny that right after this, they're like, okay, so people hated space, but they liked our remaster of Modern Warfare. Let's just make the next game Modern Warfare again. Like, nobody at Infinity Ward wanted to take a risk, and they haven't taken a risk since, and that's the problem. Like, I think their biggest risk was taking Call of Duty to space, but they just didn't do it good enough. And I think they could have done it a lot better. I really legitimately believe that Call of Duty would be in a much better place if they had taken risks with Infinite Warfare. If they had tried new things, tried to be a little bit more innovative, it could have worked. It legitimately could have worked. Unfortunately, they just made a Black Ops 3 clone that was nowhere near as good as Black Ops 3. Similar to how Call of Duty Vanguard is just a reskin of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and it doesn't do anything that Modern Warfare 2019 does better. It's literally a clone that does everything worse. And that's been something that's hurt Call of Duty in the past. And I really like them to try to avoid that moving forward and try to become a little bit more innovative, take some risks, try to be different than what you were in the past. And hopefully it can be better moving forward. But yeah, anyways, I thought it'd be fun to go back and look at this because this was the most hated trailer in Call of Duty history. And I'm looking at it right now after watching it. I'm like a little bit hyped. Like, give me Modern Warfare, give me Infinite Warfare right now. I know what it is, but like, I'm a little mini hyped. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good trailer. Even though it came out at the wrong time and it was once again just a complete offshoot from what the community wanted, but still, that helped me hype me up just a little bit. Anyways, that's all I have for today's video. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on Infinite Warfare. What could have made that game successful in your eyes? Because I think I told you what would have made it successful in mine, but would love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.